Milsim clothing lessons. And let's start with hands. My go-to Milsim gloves are the impact ones from Mechanics, and later at night, when it gets colder, I wear these Under Armour inner liners. The gloves worked great during action, as you expect. It was okay-ish during the day when we were in a wind-protected building, but especially at night or when our hands were more exposed to the wind outside, it got a bit more tricky. When you're patrolling outside, holding a rifle, your hands are obviously exposed to the wind, and that really sucks. Sure, the inner liners helped a little bit, but not as much as I expected. Late at night, when it got really fucking cold, I started stuffing in hand warmers in my gloves, which worked wonders. The problem is they only last about an hour or two. Plus, I didn't have the time to exchange them all the time. So more often than none, I was walking around with hands in my pocket, and I was cursing as soon as we had to engage, and that's kind of the point while you're there. So investing into some proper tactical winter gloves is very high on my shopping list for next year, but really don't go out without hand warmers. Seriously, they work wonders. They saved my hands. So I wear one of those Under Armour infrared balaclavas as a base layer, and then during the day one of those Under Armour hoodies, and then at night I wear a helmet. I first wanted to wear one of those insulated Under Armour balaclavas just to realize that they're too thick to wear under a helmet. But truth be told, this balaclava did just fine. It was a bit chilly at night, but the balaclava did two things quite well. First of all, it prevented my skin being exposed to the cold winds. And secondly, of course, it wicked away all the sweat once it got a bit warmer. At no point I had really the need to wear one of those tactical scarves, aka skirmarks. They would just trap the hot air coming from my chest anyhow. Now for me, the match winner for this game, and you might be surprised to hear this, I'm hearing about a winter game, was my real OpsCore bump helmet. And the reason for that is, well, do you remember that when I said that my Lova Renegade shoes are really shitty on ice? Late at night, we infiltrated a large room with our knots on, and suddenly on the other side of the room, some enemies showed up with some shiny flashlights. So I dashed behind cover, forgetting that the entire floor was covered in ice. So a millisecond later, I saw my feet going up and I crashed really hard at the back of my head. Not sure if my back or my arm reduced any of the impact, but it was really a bad one. My knots flipped up, I saw black for a second, and I instantly had a headache. So luckily my teammates quickly took care of the enemies, and the headache wasn't really a strong one, it was rather a mild one. But trust me, from now on I will always wear a helmet whenever we go into a frozen environment. Without this real helmet, you can bet that this would have ended up in a hospital. So this was no joke. This was a really violent impact. So most of our teammates slipped at one point during this game, some more than once, and some actually felt on the front on their knots, but luckily nothing happened. So once again, this was no walk in the park, and it could have ended way worse. Alright, let's wrap that up. Always wear a helmet when it gets slippery. Have heating packages for your feet and hands, just in case. Have the ability to prevent overheating by either quickly taking off layers or at least opening some ventilation zippers. Good waterproof shoes are a must when it gets snowy. Invest in good winter gloves. Trying to make your regular gloves work with liners has limits. At least wear gaiters or even rain pants. Invest in a good base layer ranging from socks, leggings, long sleeves and balaclava. A soft shell is not a bad idea. How much extra layers you wear additionally then depends if you're rather cold or warm type. I'm one of the cold ones. So go to winter games, test your gear, share your experiences. Those games are way more fun than you might think. Have a good one.